Alrighty, Mr. Gatekeeper here. Here we have a 8xIRF520 Mosfet box. There's another one from my collection. I'm only doing 2 more from my collection. I'm quitting. If I don't have enough money by then, they can just, well, we won't get into all that, man. But anyway, I bought this amplifier brand new about 2 years ago from Skywalker. Maybe, it might have been 3. It might have been 2 or 3 years ago, somewhere around then. And the only reason I bought it was to basically learn from it. It was back when I was pretty fresh at getting into building and everything. So I just kind of wanted to check it out. Now, he advertised it as a 600 watt box. That is a cigarette, y'all. Celebration cigarette. He advertised it as a 600 watt box. Have I ever seen 600 watts out of this box? Yes, I have. But that was on about 20 something volts, driving it very well. Now, I have not been able to do enough testing and experience with the 520s being used as this. I got another one. I got another 16 IRF520, and I got a 32 IRF520 that I'm going to be keeping to play with and learn from. So I can't really tell you what's safe or not. You're going to have to use your own judgment with that. To be honest with you, you can just drive this thing with a single final radio and you got yourself about 100 to 150 watt box PEP. And I'm about to show you, if you drive about 100 watts into it, what you will have as well. Okay, so I will show you all of that on the meter. But this thing will run all day long on a single final, dual final radio. You know, you get you 100, 200 watts or so, up to 300 watts at the most. And like I said, you know, these are 100 watt devices, 100 volt devices, but I don't know what you could run them up to safely. And I have ran them up to about 20, 22 volts, just doing some testing and stuff. And I did see about 550 watts PEP at one point in time. All right, let me roll with it. We ain't got much time on this record. All right, I'm just going to be hitting it with a hot radio over here, driving it with about 30 watts PEP or so. Okay. All right, we're on the 500 watt slug this time, so we're going to be looking at the 50 scale. Let's see, 500 watt slug. There you go. So we're looking at the 50 scale, okay? Alright, this is just the radio, no driver. Oh, yeah. So you see, you don't do a lot of RMS. Let's turn up on PEPs. Mosfets don't do a lot of RMS anyway. Oh, yeah. That's about 180 watts or so. Oh, yeah. Alright, it's about 180 watts. Alright, we're going to go ahead and flip the driver on. Like I said, we're going to be driving about 100 watts into it, about 30 bird now, RMS. Oh, yeah. So that's right there about 250 watts or so. Oh, let's flip it back on the RMS. Oh, yeah. So that's right there about a 120. Oh, yeah. Yeah, about 110, 120 bird RMS. So you can use those figures, and we are running on 15.3 volts, okay? And the driver is on an unregulated supply. I don't know what it's dropping to, probably about 14 volts. Alright, so there you go. 8 IRF520s. Hey man, I'm always going to be as honest as I possibly can with anything. If I don't know nothing, I ain't going to say it. All I know is what I played around with it with. Like I said, he advertised it as a 600 watt box. I'm not sure why he did that. I have no idea, because you don't get that out of it just by driving regular, single final radio or dual final radio. But as I just demonstrated, on 15 volts, driving about 100 watts into it, you get 250 out. That's not very efficient. You know what I'm saying? It's not very efficient, but the crazy thing about it, just driving it with 30 or 40 watts, you're getting 180, almost 200. So that's why I was sitting there thinking, it needs more volts. So once I started to increase the volts, that's when the numbers started to come up dramatically. But that's on your own leisure. I'm not promising nothing. Once you start increasing voltage, that's on your own leisure. And anybody else that has more information about these particular boxes, I would love to have more information. If you could send some comments and just give me any information you can about these things, man. Maybe some personal testimonies with these IRF520 boxes. I'd love to hear them. I know there's a few of them out there before he gave up on it or quit or whatever he did. But it's pretty much a brand new box, y'all. I have not ran it. So there you go. Gatekeeper's gone. God bless. Off to eBay it goes.